Penn State alumni taking out Du Bois Dream in what was a 4 versus 5 matchup, 88-77.
Because they can beat them on a given night. I think Storrs is the favorite to win the game.
And only 3 turnovers in that blowout victory over Herkimer Originals.
And he looked quick and he looked light on his feet.
Nice shovel here. Seth Maxwell with a quick punch down.
And then just goes to work when that shot goes up. He's trying his best to get to every rebound.
Now high basketball IQ. Speaking of it, Purvis drills the triple. Was about to say, Harrer, the recipient of a master's degree at Penn State. Currently playing professionally, though. Spent this past year over in Japan. Jones, catch and shoot, cashes in. Trigger in the 3 and off target for the Happy Valley Hoopers. That's the other Daniels. Deshaun leaving it for Dyson. And somehow got that to bounce up and in. Another 3. And cleaning it up, R.J. Cole. Here comes Stars of Storrs again.
Man, that kid.
Cole up on 1 foot. Buttrick the carom, and Myron Jones finally corrals the rebound for Happy Valley Hoopers, the Penn State alumni. Jones wasted no time. Yes, sir.
My goodness, how deep was that?
Plenty of rhythm for Sam Sessoms here early on. 6. Maston hands the mid-range jumper for the native of DeSoto, Texas.
Solid contribution off the bench for Maston.
Had 18 and 17 minutes in the first round. Separation this end. Daniels cleaning up the miss from Isaiah Brockington. And Jawan Daniels, who hails from Harlem and played at Prairie View A&M. Back and forth we go here. Maston separating. There's a comfort to his game. 6 now for Maston.
Yeah, he's comfortable because he doesn't have a lot of size in there to get him away from the basket. You let a back to the basket player play 3 feet from the bucket. Speaking of threes. Wake Forest.
Dyson telegraphed that. Myron Jones to Curtis Jones, filling the lanes and finishing.
That's a way to get out there and run. Starts with the deflection and then the execution in transition.
Largest lead for Happy Valley Hoopers. Purvis, penetrating pitch. It stops with Boatwright, unloads, can't cash.
I think Brockington tipped that.
And he leaks out at the other end and got the bucket, +1. Boatwright drops it off. Maston, long mid-range. Thomas, big offensive glass in the left.
Thomas and Maston can have their way in the paint because there's 2 of them and only 1, John Harrer.
First bucket for the former Clemson Tiger. Lee steps in, sniping from that right wing.
They are silky smooth, too, on these 3-point shots from the wings.
Late on the double, Thomas off the glass, score it and 1.
Man action right there, right?
A little too much length for Lee, had to back it out. Shot clock inside 15. Boatwright got to take it away. Myron Jones trying to fill the lanes, will take it himself.
But they shoot those 1-foot flips, and the shot blockers can't get their timing.
Calcaterra off the curl. Daniels can't get the rebound. A lot of one-and-dones for Stars of Storrs.
Yeah, and that surprises me because they have the size advantage. But the team rebounding, and this Penn State alumni team, what that's doing is keeping the ball out of the paint.
Maxwell got his own rebound, but threw it right into the arms of Curtis Jones.
They got numbers, too.
Jones to Jones, into the corner. Ooh. Harrer ripping the rebound away.
Oh, he wanted it.
Storrs hit +1.
He just wanted it more.
6 of the 9 guys in their rotation with at least 6 points, nobody more than 10. Leading scorer, the guy who just had the ball, Myron Jones. Harrer, kick out, Greg Lee, and a triple. Lee this time bounce game, somebody's open. It's Myron Jones, unloads, yes sir. Another 3.
But these are practice shots though at this point, right? There wasn't anybody within 30 feet of Myron Jones. Splash down from downtown.
He and Lee have combined for 26 and 7 threes. Boatwright with an answer of his own. A triple for the former UConn guard.
Clearly Ryan Boatwright trying to get it done at the offensive end. UConn's got to find an answer down here. They're 3 for 3 from the field, all three-pointers so far.
They have a lot of work to do. And Curtis Jones says, you know, it doesn't matter.
But you almost have to do that. Go old school, throw it into the post, and then let them go to work, put the hard hat on. But if you're giving up threes at the other end, it's not going to matter.
Curtis Jones, a rise over top of Boatwright. They get a stop there. Numbers, briefly 3-on-2. Boatwright rise and converts his second triple of this half. Sessoms, and steps over the top of Cole, drills a three.
Happy Valley is shooting the lights out right now. 11 of 23.
Back up 19, Boatwright spins some English in. He and Boatwright have combined for almost half the points for Stars of Storrs. Lee cleaning up the miss. Thomas got the block, out of bounds. Greg Lee, Myron Jones have both had monster games, designed inbounds to Maston.
They may not be playing, they may have been working a day job, you just don't know.
Boatwright back to Calcaterra, beat him to the bucket, and was able to get it around Buttrick. Sessoms winding down the third quarter, gets Calcaterra up and drills it.
But they also gave up 64% in the same, identical, 11 for 17, both teams.
Yeah, that's a tough way to mount a comeback. Maston got his own rebound. Boatwright around the horn. Cole. And there's the start. A three for R.J. Cole.
More importantly, Thomas never sealed his man properly.
Wahab missed the jump hook. Maston looking to push with Boatwright. Not a whole lot in the way of numbers. Boatwright ejects and connects.
There you go. Sessom's leading his team with 18. Boatwright has 19.
Come on, defense, let's go.
Lee right over the top of Thomas. Good contest, but there's Harrer.
That was a really good contest, though. When you're trailing by this much with the Elam's ending scenario quickly approaching.
Yeah, 2 minutes and change from the Elam. Harrer says, let's get there. If you're going to have...
It's not enough possession.
I know it's not, but...
at this point of the game.
To at least make it interesting.
2.
Maxwell...
The other thought, though.
Down to 14. Shot clock inside 10. Good D by Cole.
Tough.
Daniels over the top. Harrer rescues the possession.
Man, that kid is
And
relentless.
gets the bucket.
Oh, my goodness. John Harrer is relentless.
Purvis with a quick miss. Take the leading team score, add 8 points to it. It becomes the target score. In this case, 93. Whoever gets there first wins the basketball game and moves on to the regional final. Cole, and running the break, quickly got it out ahead to Purvis. Plus 22 versus plus 8. Nice roll, Maston. Bucket and a chance at a three-point play. Myron Jones. Kick out Greg Lee. There it is. 5 away. Who else? Greg Lee, who had the hot hand early to start the third quarter.
That first basket that goes is the dagger when you're down big in the Elam ending scenario. Because, again, 8 points is basically just 3 possessions.
Maston from Boatwright. By the way, out in Dayton, Heartfire up by 3. A minute into the fourth quarter on We Are D3. Boatwright off the miss. Cole, and another.
Splash.
They're 14 away. Harrer won that battle on the challenge.
Can't foul to stop the clock because the clock's already stopped.
Myron Jones off the shovel, cans the three. 2 away from the regional final.
Play some road games over the years. They were in Wichita in 21 and beat the Wichita team on their floor.
Cole to the basket. They're 10 away. And now you just have to keep getting stops.
You got to play defense like your life depends on it if you want to win.
Lock them down, lock these guys down.
And you can't foul. That's most important.
First one to 93 wins. Plus 10 versus plus 2. Lee rising up. And the Happy Valley Hoopers add another chapter to their TBT story.